Hello and welcome back to my second episode of this Minecraft Survival World. Just had to sleep through the night there when I woke up in. Had a bit of positive feedback on the first episode of this, so I'm going to continue on with it. And the main sort of thing that main bit of feedback that I was getting was, or what people wanted to see next was go into the big cave that I was on about. So I suppose that's how we'll just start this episode by heading over there. Um, I've kind of forgotten how far or how not advanced we are in this world. Let's just get away from that giant. I've been playing quite a bit of the multiplayer world that me and my friends have going, and I suppose at some point, if that's like I said in the last one, if that's what people would want to see me go on to, and just have a run around all the stuff we've done on that, then that'd be quite a good, um, quite a good episode, I think, because it's some of the stuff we've done on it is quite well, as I said, the last one is good for us. Nothing major, nothing fantastic. It's just progress on a world that's decent for us. So there's the cue. Um, I'm thinking it could possibly be best setting up a little base just outside it, because like down in there it does look like it could be good. But I suppose it's best to have a sort of base of operations where we can leave off all of this stuff. You could probably build it into one of the sides here, and before we've murdered already. Oh, do we? No, actually we don't. I suppose we've got a iron shovel. I suppose technically we do, but it's probably got like 2 hits left in it. And then there's another shovel wielding zombie. Um, I don't know where's best to set up this base. Probably just up over here. Kind of give us a better view than from that point there. Get a view down in there of another sword holding zombie. And okay, yeah, maybe if we do a base that's just a little higher up than down in here, we could do a staircase into the down into the cave. As I said in the last episode, oh, oh don't. As I said in the last episode, it was quite. Let's just set that there. I've been wanting to make or want to make these episodes just sort of 15 to 20 minutes. The last one was half an hour, but I suppose with that being the first video, and I broke up instantly. With that being the first video on the channel, maybe it being a longer video would just be better. But I think from now on, I'll kind of try and aim for the 15 to 20 minute mark. At the point of recording this, I haven't even uploaded that other video. It's just I've been getting feedback from friends that have shown it to, family members that I've talked to about it. Yeah, those who I showed it to just said that it seemed alright. So once I get this one recorded, I'll maybe work on trying to think of like an outro thing that I could use for. Oh, back. Think of, or get like an outro made for all my videos, and then could look at possibly getting it uploaded as well as getting this one uploaded not long after. Um, I've just come off playing the other world, the multiplayer one, and again, as I said in the first video of this, the sort of difference from having things and enchanted tools and all that sort of stuff. Like you kind of forget it every time you start a new world. But I know I said I'd be going down into the cave in this one, like 5 minutes in, and all I've done is look at the cave, near die, and come back out of the cave. But I'll just want to get a small sort of base kind of thing set up, just like a small shelter. Head back down in. Definitely doesn't look like the safest place to be, but sort of does the job. Or just best getting the crafting table made, or well, getting a door, couple of doors made, and a chest made. Put the chest there, it's that floating over everything. And I know anyone that's sort of like very OCD with how Minecraft world should look. I know this is going to look horrendous too, like just a chest floating on nothing, and the cobblestone sitting on that, like nothing's very realistic looking to it, but I sort of will have to make do with just for the time being. Let's put that on there. Stir that, or block that up. I just do not have anything really. Thought it was starting to go dark there. Need to get my bed back down. I need to get, I suppose I might as well go down in here to try and get some, that's good design. Can get out of the staircase. You get down here and get some cobblestone dug up, just to try and get some redstone, shovel on the go, and maybe change the floor up there. Maybe make it look a little bit more inviting. Not even inviting, just more homely, less shack like, but I suppose shack is almost what I'm going for. And then over time you never know whether we could end up just upgrading this, but as I said in the last one, that I'd like to find a swamp or a village near a swamp or something along those lines before I think of setting up my actual house. Let's just get this in quickly, because, or I suppose on the other world I have started sort of trying to farm swamp villagers to get books of mending, but I don't know the actual process for it and how to get them efficiently. I don't know if it has to be the max level. The max level or the master level, like trades, if that's what you need to get the mending books, but I suppose I'll just sort of find out eventually. I only have one that's at max level at the minute, and I think it was name tags that was the trade. But then there's another villager I have, and their first couple of sets of trades all involve enchanted books, so hopefully that means that if I get him to max level, then that's the, well, this is fantastic. I've just made a nice wee staircase in for them. Potatoes down. See if I can get that. Sorry if you can hear the controller clicking. I still haven't got the whole microphone issue sorted. I bought a microphone, and when I connected it in, I don't understand how to get everything running and working smoothly. Because I, as I said, I just don't know what I'm really don't know what I'm really doing. I suppose we can make some slabs and make that look half realistic and still get under it. Not get under it. Alright. Well, that's completely pointless then. That's just a wasted wood. I suppose what I should do is get maybe chop down this tree, get some more wood and just put a roof on the shack for the time being. And then we'll go down into the cave. But I've just looked aside to my timer and become aware that where is it? We are now 11 minutes into the recording, and all I've done is go down, look in the cave. Like, look, that just looks awful, really. Not a good starting shack, but that's all it's going to be, is a starting shack. I don't think we'll stick around here for long. I'll just stick a roof on it, and then we'll get down into the cave. So yeah, since I haven't sorted out the whole microphone issue, in my head, or in whatever way I have this connected up, all I can still hear is that sort of laggy sound. Like, you can sort of hear. I think when I stepped out there to chop down that tree, I was able to hear the zombie that had tried to jump in here. I could hear it again in the background. I suppose what I could do is go back in there, take 3 of these, and then get more sticks, and then go down into the mine with an iron pickaxe. I don't know what that lodestone is. I just seen that in the other world. I don't know if that's just a decoration block or if it's actually got some sort of use. I'll maybe just take. No. Take that. And just fill up the hunger. And then actually, what I could do is just stick a door down here somewhere. Swap that around. Leave that like that. It's sort of harder to get up to, instead of the like what happened when I made that staircase, the zombie just jumping on up behind me. So yeah, I know I said this second episode was going to be me going down into. Let's try and rework these stairs then for me to be able to get up and around. Yeah, I really dislike this. Yeah, I know I said this episode was going to be me going down into the cave, and all that I have done in this episode to do with the cave is go down, have a nosy at it, nearly die again, and then just come back up and make this little hut. But I just seen that we're hitting close to the 15-minute mark, and what I'm going to do is just straight away record episode 3 without leaving any gap. So I was just going to call this quits here, and just instantly start the next one. So see you in a bit.